Welcome to another nightly review. Today I'm sporting a German salad. That's what it is, man. More of like you'd think of as a jousting helmet because you can hardly see, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta protect yourself on the field. So anyways, let's get to what's happening here, right? A review? Yeah. A comparison? Sure. Today I'm going to check out two. One, and it's funny. Before I get to my review, my taste testing of what these two tobaccos are, I even forgot what I was going to say. Well, yeah, I remember now. There's a similar taste for me between these two tobaccos. Everybody, if you go on tobacco reviews.com, everybody's gonna have on different reviews that they post up what it reminds them of, what this tobacco they're reviewing and what it reminds them of, and it's always different. So, like I said, my tastes. Okay, the first one is Savinelli's Brunello Flake. Yummy, oh my god! Oh my god, as soon as you open one of those tins, I'm reminded of my mom's cooking. While downstairs in the basement, wine is fermenting. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is a Virginia flake, obviously, with burleys and some Orientals. But the Italians, man, the Italians. Something about them that in their tobaccos, just like il Dublone d'Oro, Savinelli's Dublone d'Oro, which gold doubloon. There's that allspice, clovey, but just a bit, which reminds me of my mom's cooking when she's baking. You walk into the house and you smell that. It's like, oh my god! Yeah, I think this is a great tobacco. It's a great flake. And, you know, it's sold in, I usually buy it in 100-gram tins. And it goes on sale once in a blue moon. It just was on sale at Smoking Pipes. And I think it was 15% off their $16 retail price. And even at $16, man, it's 100 grams. Right? It's 3.5 ounces. That's what it is. Right? But I'm Canadian. So, and like the rest of the world, we go by the metric system. Other than the British and the Americans. What can I say? We all have to be different. It's a pretty good value for your money. Nice flake. You know, you bend it and you just pack it into a pipe. Let a lot of air come in. You smoke, don't tap it too much. Beautiful. Sipping smoke, especially after a nice medium rich meal. Something like, I don't know, a fettuccine carbonara. Or, bloody hell! You gotta be careful with these bloody things here. Man, that could have killed me. Anyways, let's get back on food and tobaccos. A nice carbonara, maybe even a steak, but not a heavy steak, you know what I'm saying? Then you have a nice little port, with a nice light dark chocolate. I wouldn't go milk chocolate. I'd go dark chocolate, but light. Not too heavy, not too bitter. Just fine enough. And, man, you're gonna have a nice, beautiful experience. You're sitting outside. If it's, you know, springtime to autumn, because here, anything other than springtime to autumn, and even then, here around the Montreal area in Quebec, you're gonna freeze, right? So, whatever. And I like to smoke when there's not too much wind, there's just a bit of wind, so as you're blowing it out, you smell it, you know, or you blow it out through your nose, and it's just nice, right? All I can say is this tobacco, I love it. It's one of my go-to tobaccos. It's in my rotation constantly, right? And here's the other one. Briarworks Back Down South. A vapor. And the thing that the Savinelli doesn't have, that this has, is the perique. Savinelli's got the Burleys. Back Down South has the perique. This is blended at Cornell and Deal by the Alchemist, Jeremy Reeves. Wonderful. Great. By the way, these two tobaccos offer fantastic quality tobaccos. Right. Quality, 100%. Now, getting back to Back Down South. It has that bready Virginia taste, just like the Brunello, for me. But it doesn't have it reminds me of Mama smoke. You know, when we all philosophize and, you know, we think back, nostalgic stuff and all that. By the way, if you want to grow as a human being, you got to stop it with this nostalgic stuff. You got to cut the branches from the nostalgic tree to grow. Trust me. You can say, yeah, but nostalgia's fun. Sure, it's fun, but sometimes nostalgia weighs heavy on us. Enough of this philosophizing. We'll save it for Roland the Dragon. This one here is nice, spicy, as is the Savinelli Brunello. It's got a bit of, you know what I'm saying? I like to sip both of these. Really easy, calm and quiet. This is a mid-evening smoke. You know what I'm saying? You're talking with your friends, you're having a few, you're laughing, you know, and the evening's winding down a little bit, but a few of your friends are still there. You pull out the Back Down South. Very nice, mellow, contemplative tobacco. Huh? That's my opinion. So, this is what... Oh, I gotta hold this, man, because they almost flaked me before. Flake, you get it? Flake, tobacco, flaked me. Anyways, man, this weighs a lot. And...
Yeah! You gotta be careful with these bloody things here. Man, that could've killed me. Anyways.
And it just whacked me. And that wasn't planned. That's kind of stuff that happens. As a matter of fact, I'm getting a new job tomorrow, right? So, from email, they sent me all the stuff I needed to get written up or to get ready for this new job, right? And tomorrow I've got orientation, and we're going to do it by Zoom. What do? I decide to clear my email, trash everything. And when I trash something, I go all the way. I'll clean the inside of the bucket, you know what I'm saying? Pull a freak. I trashed everything. I've got no information on what to do tomorrow. That's me. That's me. You're gonna get to know me. When I do something, I go all the way. And I succeed because I like what I'm doing. Like this channel, I want it to succeed. I really like what I'm doing. And succeeding, I'm talking about bringing the news to the world about pipe tobacco, which in a fun way, you know? Like it, you know, nightly news or nightly reviews. You know what I'm saying? What can I tell you? I've got a lot of time on my hands. So, yeah, going back to that. So I have no idea tomorrow. I'm supposed to have orientation tomorrow. Now what? God. Anyways, more to be said about this. So, Brunello Flake by Savinelli. Oh yeah. And Back Down South by Briarworks. Blended by Cornell and Deal. Jeremy Reeves, we should say. Oh yeah. Both of these in my rotation constantly since easily 2020. I mean, I've been smoking a pipe for 40 years. Seriously, for 40 years. I mean, I know I look young and handsome and all that, but I've been around, man. So I had let it go for a while. Then I picked it back up again, you know. But looking at the prices here in Canada for tobacco, look, the Brunello the Brunello by Savinelli, the Brunello Flake. You want to get a tin like that, if you can get it here in Canada, it's going to cost you $100. You heard me right. I'm not exaggerating. Oh yeah, then the government puts their grubby little hands in it, as if they haven't, because of the $100. You're going to get taxed on it. Yeah! And wherever you get it, he's got to get it shipped to you. Oh yeah! Well, what can I say? Online sometimes. 100% of the times it's cheaper. And the back down south. Look, the Brunello is a 100-gram tin for about $17. And the back down south, which is a fantastic tobacco, is about $14 for a 50-gram jar. I like back down south. I'm going to keep buying back down south. I wish they had it in bulk, but they don't. I wish they had the Brunello in bulk, but they don't. But those are the prices. Ladies and gentlemen, this was another nightly review, and keep coming back. What can I say? I'm gently going to put this down and exit. Hail!